Hello, family. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It was just laying heavy on my heart because I had a few of my family ask me, my new subscribers, that our family now, to give my testimony again. August 29th, I was on my way home from visiting a real good friend of my mother. As some of you do know, I lost my mother 4.5 years ago. But absence from the body, she is present with the Lord. She was bedbound for over 4 years. I am the oldest of six, and we all got together and took care of my mother her last days in the flesh here on this earth. But back to my testimony. I had just bought a car. It was a 97 Tracer. Really, really nice. Came from an older lady. Very clean. I only had owned it for 3 months. And also, I'm a caregiver. I go and I speak to our youth and I assist with our elderly. I'm a gardener in the summertime here. I tow vegetables to all of our elderly people in the world around my community, and also those who are in need of fresh and organic vegetables. I was on my way home, and where I live in Michigan, we have where they're making the freeways new, where they're putting center blocks. And I was coming home. It's a two-way. And so it's a wall that separates the freeway. As I was coming home, I seen a car that was coming towards me. And my first thought was, I can't get over. It's a wall here and I can't merge over to the left because it was still traffic coming. And so at this point, once I woke up, I realized that he did hit me and they kept going. I don't know how I got out the car. I got out of the car not knowing what actually had happened. It was pitch black. I couldn't even see my hand in front of my face. The first thing I said, "Oh, Father, oh, God, what do I do? What do I do?" I looked over and I seen a man. He was waving his hands, "Are you okay?" And I looked, and my first thought in my mind as being human, wait, don't leave me. Let me grab my purse. And as I turned around and looked back, he was gone. And so, I'm like, oh God, what do I do now? And it was pitch black. It wasn't no traffic coming and it wasn't no traffic going. And as I began to pray, I looked and I seen a red light. It looked real foggy and it was coming towards me. And it was a state trooper. And so I had grabbed my things that I can't remember. And the state trooper, he pulled up and he got out of the car and he put out some flares, what I can remember. And he said, "Ma'am, are you okay?" And I touched my body and I said, "I'm here, thank God." And so he was like, "Do you want to go to the hospital?" So he opened up the door for me. Very nice man. Excuse me. Very nice man. And so as he put the flares around my car, I sat in the car. And I remember calling my husband, and I don't even remember what I had said. I just remember yelling. And so the officer asked me, he said, would you like to go to the hospital? I said, oh, no, sir, I want to go home, not knowing that I was in shock. So it was a few days that passed by, and I had to go and pay for this car to be towed, not knowing what really had happened, just knowing that I was in an accident. And when me and my husband got to the car, the whole passenger side was caved in. They had to pry it off the wall. In the driver's door, where I got out, the airbag busted out, and I do have a scar on my neck, and it broke my tooth. But that's all cosmetic. If you were to see this car, you couldn't believe yourself that I'm here. And that's 5 months ago. And, oh God, forgive me. Thank you, Holy Father. And, you know, I had to pay money to get my own car towed. They never found the person. But God be the glory, I'm still here. And this is why I love him and I spread his word. And Jesus saves. Forgive me. Forgive me. And it's just when you go through something and you know that nobody, it's nobody, it's the Father who created us. Forgive me, family. I love you all. And when you really know that God is a true and living God, that he can stop traffic. It was no traffic coming, family. None. And this is a two-way, busy freeway, I-94. And my car was totaled. And you can tell where the guy ran me into the road, into the wall, forgive me, into the wall. And people could just be so evil and so heartless. But we still pray for them. I still pray for that man. And even after that, God still blessed me with a brand new truck. And I know he is real. He is real, family. Please read your word and put it on your heart. Eternal security that you know you are saved. Corinthians 1:15-4. I just wanted to share my testimony. There's several others that I have, but this I know would have been my home going. And still to this day, I do still give him praise, glory, and I worship him, because if it wasn't for the Lord, if it wasn't for him, I know I wouldn't be here. I still have use to all my limbs, my mind. And so I meditate on him. Even if you just worship him 1 hour, 2 hours a day, give him your time. And he does break all chains, all bonds, all soul ties. It's called fasting. And trust in him. Faith. Faith is hope. Faith is an abstinence that we can't see. But as long as you have faith, as little as a mustard seed, he can stop all traffic. He can stop anything that comes up against you, any weapon formed against you, any weapon. And I just want to say that I love all of you, and I'm praying for all of you. Please, family, I love you. Peace and love. Pay it forward. Love yourself. Just always, even if it's a good word, a hello, how you doing? Anything, a cup of water, blessing somebody with some food. It always does not have to be money. I love all of you. Peace and love. Have a blessed day.